Happy Tuesday. I hope that you're having a great day, whatever day you wind up watching this. Let's see what the sun, moon, and star spread has to say today. Also, there is a slight possibility that this channel, I'll lose access to it because of a Gmail Google thing. So I'm going to put a link to my other YouTube channel in the description box, and you can follow me there if all of a sudden this stuff disappears. And I think I'll know tomorrow whether or not it's canceled, so if I'm not here tomorrow, follow me over there. Okay, one more. Okay, so we have the sun position, the moon position, and the star position. Okay. Okay. I think, okay, this makes sense to me. There's, you know how like motivation, like we used to think we would have to be motivated before we would do anything, but now we know that like they've studied it, scientists have studied it and stuff, and motivation comes in after you start something. It's like that initial spark is more inspiration, and it actually doesn't give you what you need to keep going. It's like you actually have to start something and then the stuff starts happening. So in the sun position, we have the Nine of Wands. That's what's being illuminated. In the moon position, we have the Nine of Cups, which is what we are releasing. Just interesting. And in the star position, your guidance forward, we have the King of Wands. So that little intro has to do, I feel like, with the Nine of Wands versus the Nine of Cups, or like wand versus cup energy in this reading. So in the sun position, we have some area of your life, the Nine of Wands is talking about getting very close to the end of a cycle, like, and you've done a lot of work and you're close to the end and you might feel tired. But this is talking about like the final push, right? And you might be feeling a little bit worse for wear, but you're almost done. Like, look, it's like this person's been building this pyramid, and look, they only have one more wand to put up. Might feel a little precarious, might feel tired, overwhelmed, whatever, but you're almost there. In the moon position, what is to be released is the Nine of Cups. Now, Nine of Cups is generally a pretty positive card, but in this reading, I'm getting you don't want to be just lost in the emotions of the situation, or only thinking about the emotions of the situation, or you don't want to be just internally focused. You also don't want to be self-indulgent right now. This reading is talking about like the thing to do is an outward thing. Like you need to actually physically do something, not just emotionally, mentally working internally. I don't know if that's even making sense. And the star position, your guidance forward, is the King of Wands. The King of Wands loves action. I've said it before, this is one of the most action-loving cards in the deck. And the good news is that the King of Wands knows which action to take, and he's very adept at taking action. And again, court cards can represent someone coming into your life who helps you with this thing. So maybe ask yourself, who is a really good action taker that I can sort of maybe ask for advice, or they can help me get that going in my own life. You know what I mean? What I said at the beginning is, it's like we have the Nine of Wands and the King of Wands. So it's like you're being called to action. You're not being called to just wait for motivation to show up. You're being called to create the motivation yourself by doing something. You know, which is great. Action is almost always better than inaction. It's like that Harvard professor that was talking about making a decision is better than not making a decision, because ultimately all decisions are okay. It's kind of comforting when you think about it that way. Let's pull a clarifying oracle card. And I like trying to spread these out. I know a while back I was like, they don't spread, I'm not going to do it. But I don't know, I kind of like having more options to choose from. Okay, let's pull this one. Wow, okay, so this showed up recently. It's coming up again. We have the Leap card. Gotta do something. Don't want to sit still and think about it or be self-indulgent. You don't want to be lost in your feelings. You are being called to do something for sure. So, wow, this is pretty straightforward. And I think that's, you know, I think it's a good time to be taking action for yourself. So I hope this was helpful or insightful. If it was, please let me know by leaving a like, comment, or subscribe. And pay attention to the other channel. I think I'm just going to go ahead and set up the other channel, so if this one does disappear this week, you can just follow me over there. It'll probably be like the same handle, or just search my name. It'll show up. So anywho, I hope that you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you soon.